We're gonna go with the 4-guard lever open, probably like 4 fingers. So his parietal ridge area is right here. So we're just gonna scoop this out really quick to clean up. All right guys, so my client wanted to square out the sides, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Oster comb, going straight like this and open up the lever. Just creating shape right now. If you wanted a drop fade, I recommended a slightly higher fade just so it can clean out the sides. All right guys, so we have completed by just kind of setting our 4.5 base and doing some clipper over comb. And now my client does have shorter C cups. We're gonna go and give him a mid fade that goes about right here, taking it a little bit higher, using my Stylecraft Rebel trimmer. Go ahead and debulk everything. The FX3 shaver, guys, we want to go about fingers length towards the bottom of this whole thing. We don't want to go all the way towards the top. So I'm going to start right here behind the ear. And at the bottom first. It gets a little trickier on this side. My goal is to honestly not leave anything a hard line because it's gonna take a little long. If you guys do create a hard line, just go back with the previous trimmer that you guys used or your balding clipper like I used in this video. Holding the shaver like this and it raise up. Kind of like flicking out. You guys want to leave a little bit of stubble, so then I'm gonna go back again with my balding clipper and clean out that stubble that the shaver left. So this step a lot of barbers skip because they want to go from, they either rush their process. The 1-guard lever open now. We're gonna go 2 fingers. Purpose of this step is to kind of clean out the work. A lot of other barbers will probably tell you to go in with the lever open. I think that creates too much mess. Lever open now, we're gonna split this in half. This measures the half. My client's hair is extremely thick, so if you guys are dealing with clients that have thicker hair, you guys have to just go back and forth until your guideline is completely consistent. Don't rush your process. Oh fuck, my fucking clipper died. These clippers definitely work way better on your hair though. One more last step, guys. Remember, we use the 4-guard lever open to create the base. We're gonna close this off with the 3-guard lever open, going above that 2-guard lever open. So that should blend right into the 4-guard lever open. Make sure you guys are kind of like feathering and scooping out, pulling out the machine as you get to the top. And I'm gonna go ahead and close it a little bit. Before I go ahead and start blending, I'm gonna clean up the C-cup area right here. Start at the temple peak area. Slowly working our way down. Like a pencil, guys. How we're gonna blend everything out, guys, we have everything nice and clean and organized. This is the trimmer line, the half, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. The 3.5, we really can't see it anymore because it's blended out. I'm gonna grab my saber trimmer. We're gonna go 3/4 open right here. We're gonna work from here to here, just blending this out. Once this is blended, we're gonna go from here all the way to the back of the head. I'm gonna place my saber clipper, and we're not really going all the way towards the top. As we get to the top, we want to just kind of like pull the blade away. We want to go midway now. We want to hit the midway point of the line. Don't go no higher than that. Let's go a little bit lower now. It's a quarter closed almost. Gonna close it all the way now. And hit that beginning of the line right there. You guys are done with going 3/4 to close. What I like doing for speed edge, I just like working my way back up now. It's a quarter closed, midway now. Just open it all the way. You guys just doing that back and forth until you guys are done with this side of the head. And then you guys want to move on to the next zone of the head, which is from the ear to the back of the head. So you guys can see over here in the back, the guideline in the back is a little bit thicker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my trimmer. I'm going to make it kind of even to the other line by just kind of flicking out and already blending that line. Just kind of grazing it a little bit. You guys can always go back and correct your work. Then just go with the lever open just to make sure that everything's even. And then start our process again, going 3/4 to close. It's 3/4 right now. I'm gonna open it, kind of flick out a little bit. Then we wanna go midway. Midway point in this guideline right here. A quarter closed now. We're working our way into the closed lever position. Closed all the way now. Gently tapping the beginning of the line. Next step, guys, we're gonna go 3/4 to close again with the 1 guard. Midway. Quarter closed. Not fully closed, and we're hitting the beginning of the line right here. Look at the difference between here and here. This is not softened, this is softened, and you guys notice you guys still have that hard line right there. We're gonna go with the 0.5 guard. Either you can start with the open or close. I'm gonna play it safe and start with the open. You wanna go about halfway of this line right here. So you guys will see how it's gonna blend out. Midway point now. I'm gonna close it now all the way. You guys see it's already almost fully blended. You guys do need to buy and purchase the 0.5 guard and the half guard. It's very useful for that second guideline, the 1 guard lever open. You guys see the difference, blended versus not blended. First open, just double check the guideline. Double check, make sure it's a finger's length. We can start working our way backwards now. Midway now. So it's 3/4 open right now, so now it's midway. Going midway point in that guideline. I'm gonna close it all the way and hit the beginning. Slowly work your way back up now. Don't skip this step. A lot of the times people rush the softening process of that second line. Finger's length right here, but we just want to hit it at the middle. Lever open using my 0.5 guard and my saber clipper. You guys can potentially get lost in this step, so that's why I demonstrated my finger. I'm gonna go midway point now. You want to use your ears and just hear the hair cutting. You know, that's why I'm using this clipper. It's very quiet and you can kind of hear the crunch noises. I'm gonna close it a little bit. Now I'm kind of working that beginning of that line where the 1 guard lever open begins and the lever open ends. Last and final step, guys. 1.5 guard. You guys really can't see the line anymore. So trimmer, half, 1.5, 2.5. At the start of the 2.5, that's where we're gonna go with the lever open and splitting this in half. So it's kind of like the same method that we did with the 1 guard lever open. You guys can barely hear it cutting. I'm gonna go and start working my way lower and lower. Essentially, this already kind of looked blended out, but don't skip any steps. You guys can still detail this fade. You guys can make this fade look a little better. Levers open, kind of feathering. And I'm just gonna go level by level. Level by level, meaning there's notches on the side of my clipper.